Hi guys, Riaz here from Blades and Triggers, and thanks for joining me. So she pretty looks like a standard old bullpup rifle, but the Hatsan Bullmaster in 5.5 is a bullpup with a bit of a difference. Like I said, shooting 5.5 millimeter pellets, and this one shoots at semi-auto fire. So yeah, we're going to be unboxing it, taking a closer look at what it's made up of, and giving it a bit of a shot test at the end, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so taking a look at the Bullmaster, I think first of all, quite impressive. It comes in this nice hard case, and so many words, pretty decent lockable, so you can actually store your rifle away. And taking a quick look on the inside, you basically get your standard product manual, and you'll get a sort of a white box as well with a bit of spares, your full probe and a couple of O-rings that you get basically in the box. So quite impressive on that part with the rifle itself. Nice hard case, and just to store this bad boy quite nicely away. So a gun itself, as you mentioned, semi-auto. Magazine capacity, you're looking at 12 rounds. And the nice thing about it, Hatsan obviously thought about this in so many ways. You're going to be shooting a lot of pellets. So they've obviously offered, or they're basically given you 3 magazines with it. And the nice thing about that as well, that you get a storage capacity, or well, a storage place where you can actually put the magazines on the gun. So not necessarily having to carry it around your pocket. You've got one on this side, and if I can flip it around, there's the other one, and as you can see, the third one is in the gun itself. From the front of the rifle over here, you're looking at a 500cc tank capacity. So that can fill up to around about 250 bar, and it will give you an average around about 60 to 70 shots of a full fill. Quite impressive. I mean, you don't necessarily want to run out of any gas or out of any shot when you basically get out onto the field. At the bottom over here is where you'd find your manometer gauge, which will obviously tell you the tank pressure. And so this, obviously flipping it around, my full port or the full probe basically tucks in there, and that's where you basically fill up the rifle. Let's keep it on this side, and having a look at the rifle on the far end, quite a nice grip. You obviously have your safety up on the front over there, and you can get to your trigger pretty easily and not necessarily to worry about anything else getting into the way. On the back end, you have your cocking lever, and with the magazine in place, as you can see, that's obviously into the cock position. Flipping the rifle a bit around, cool thing, you have a raised cheek rest, so you can basically pop up your cheek up and down for a little bit more comfortability. Unfortunately, the rifle is basically predominantly used, or could obviously only be used with right-handed shooters. The cocking lever or the cocking handle on the left-hand side or the right-hand side will obviously get in the way if you are a left-hand shot. And that becomes a bit of a nuisance in so many ways. On the top end, you obviously have your dual rail, so you can either put an 11mm dovetail or a Picatinny, which I've basically popped on here to get your scope on. So we have popped the scope on the rifle, so we can obviously just go out there and shoot. Other than that, overall, the rifle itself is pretty decent, hefty feel to it, but in so many ways, that's why they've obviously offered to get to put a basic rail at the front, so that you can put on a bipod and then rest it anywhere you want to. It also has pretty decent sling adapters, so to pop a sling on there quite comfortably without having to worry about actually getting other sling adapters or anything of that sort. The rifle itself, quite a decent weight to it, so that's the reason why they've obviously opted by putting a Picatinny rail up in front, so that you can basically pop in a rifle there quite easily, as well as these sling mounts or sling adapters that they've got on back and the front of the rifle. So without having to actually go out and get some or that added onto the rifle, you can basically just get your sling into the rifle and get going. So yeah, we're gonna do some shooting or take a look at what the semi-auto can do. All right guys, so shucks, a bit of a windy day today, pretty much blowing all the targets, and we had to improvise. So yeah, let's take a look at what we're gonna be doing. I've got a bottle up in front, and yeah, gonna see what the semi-auto does. 12 rounds in the magazine, and all that is left to do to give it a shot. Wow, semi-auto, quite fun, and this is simple as it. 6 shots and bottle dropped. But yeah, let's just empty it out quickly, and I'll meet you inside. All right guys, so there you have it. The Hatsan Bullmaster, loads of fun. Basically annihilating any target that you obviously put in front of it with that 5.5 pellet, possibly averaging around 1,000 foot per second, 1,050 foot per second as rated in the manual, obviously depending on the pellet that you obviously use. But yeah, accuracy and fun to shoot, definitely there. The semi-auto will give you loads of fun, and in most cases I think if that was me, shucks, that would be the main purpose or the main draw card for this specific rifle. If you'd like to get this or any other Hatsan products, don't forget to shop online, or you can basically get us online at bntonline.co.za. For this specific rifle, the link will be below. Alternatively, visit any of our 12 stores nationwide to check out our full range of Hatsan rifles. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and as well as click on the bell notification to get the latest videos or notifications on the latest videos that that's up and coming. So yeah, see you on the next one.